It is Thursday the 14th of March 2019. I'm in Sunderland, and the reason I'm here is because we're having a meeting of the NECA Scrutiny Committee. Now this was the committee I was appointed to after the North East region fell apart because of the issue of devolution last year. So as a result of that, NECA is now smaller, having lost the authorities that are north of the town, who have gone off and done their own thing. But it meant that I was, I guess, promoted, for want of a better term, to the NECA, or the remnants of NECA, Scrutiny Committee. So off there now, and I've been reading on the metro on the way over the economic reports. Back at Gateshead now, just got into the car in the Stoke Centre car park. I've got to say that one of the reports on the Scrutiny Committee agenda I wasn't happy with, or wasn't happy in the sense of some of the language that they were using, where they were talking about the need for job creation, yeah, absolutely, and the need for what they called better jobs, and they defined better jobs as being managers, professionals and technicians. And I thought, well, you know, if you're going to use that definition, that excludes most other people who are just therefore defined as worse jobs. And this sort of elitist language is absolutely ridiculous. So I made my views on that quite clear, that I wasn't happy with the language that they would use. One of the interesting things, though, that they had in the report was about the development of the zero carbon energy sector. So obviously that's something that's of great interest to me because of my lifestyle. And I did make the point that come a no-deal Brexit, if all tariffs are abolished, as is suggested, or most tariffs are abolished, as is suggested, wind turbine manufacturers in the region could be end up buying their parts from abroad, which means that when it comes to re-exporting those manufactured wind turbines, they could end up coming up against rules on origin. In other words, where rules require a certain minimum percentage of manufactured parts to come from a particular country. And I did point out that that could be detrimental to both the manufacturers of the wind turbines, but also to the British-based suppliers of the component parts as well. So we'll see what comes of that. It's about 9:30 now. Just been to our Bladen branch meeting at Marley Hill Community Centre, and I have a long to-do list to keep me occupied, but also we've spent a lot of time sorting out the local election campaigns, and we are quite satisfied with how things are progressing.